Hello and welcome to Africa and Beyond Television Network, and we continue to take a look on what is happening in the nation of Zimbabwe without fear, without favor. Today's Politburo, it was going to be nothing without President Emerson Mnangagwa stressing out the need for the party to support KUDA Tagurei, either directly or indirectly. So he did stress that point, and it's very important for us to take a look.
Our communication, our people must be disciplined. ZANU PF tinosungirirwa kumira pachokwadi nguva dzose. Mazvake pasinazvo. My dear comrades, I was pleased with the outcome of my engagement with members of our youth league during their National Assembly meeting. The renewed focus of the youth league on empowerment, production and productivity, as well as innovation and developing skills for the future, is a welcome development. This is reflective that our youth league is matured beyond political sloganeering. So it is sloganeering, correct, and is ready to take up space in other social, economic, and technological spheres towards an improved quality of life for our people and the youth in particular. I look forward to this year's celebrations of Mnangagwa Day, which we celebrate. Let me reiterate that under my leadership, hard, honest work, discipline, focus, courage, and determination remain fundamental aspects of our national character. Our national identity, our dignity, and our sovereignty must always be defended by all of us, by day and by night. We must never allow the youth and our young people, as well as the women of our country, to be trapped in a vicious circle of dependency. We are masters of our own destiny and a proud African people of Zimbabwe. Never change. On the economic front,
this is what Emerson Mnangagwa said during the Politburo. Key issues from this video. Number one, he says that mazake. So you don't think whatever which you want when you are home and you bring it to the party so that it becomes a party position. That was a very, very strong warning which was delivered, probably targeting Christopher Mutsvangwa and the Elders Council, who are believed to be opposing the idea of having KUDA Tagurei as a member of the Central Committee, as well as a successor to Emerson Mnangagwa. So that is very critical because when we look at how this warning was given to the people, it was directed to Christopher Mutsvangwa. Everybody knew that this was directed to Christopher Mutsvangwa, that he cannot think of his own things and bring them and present them as a party position. That is the message. So remember, Chris is being accused by Barakashi, by the other faction, of fomenting divisions, of thinking of his own things and bring them to the party, of using the party as a tool to forward his own agenda. So when we look at Themba Mliswa recently, Themba Mliswa came, he defended KUDA, defended Mnangagwa, but one of the critical issues are that he dismissed Christopher Mutsvangwa's credentials, number one. Number two, he soiled the position of Christopher Mutsvangwa when it comes to the issues of KUDA Kwashe Tagwire. So you can actually see that Mnangagwa was simply reiterating what Mliswa had said earlier, and there are a lot of things which are happening so far, and all these things, they also include the arrest of Themba Mliswa. There are rumors which are circulating that there are powers who caused the arrest of Themba Mliswa for certain reasons. So you could see that this is a very, very big battle which is happening at this point in time. So never ever underestimate whatever which is happening within ZANU PF. This is the collapse, the collapsing period of ZANU PF. This is the period we are praying that ZANU PF divides, collapses, and goes forever. Because we are tired of tyranny. We are tired of this political organization. We are tired of political chicanery, which is actually happening in this country, where certain individuals believe that they are the only ones who must be the epicenter of politics in a country. So today's Politburo, it was full of threats. That is something which is very important to note. It was full of threats, but will ZANU PF unite towards KUDA? It's something else. I do not see the Elders Council badging to that. When you look at the people who were clapping hands, ululating, it's not out of love and passion for ZANU PF. It was simply a matter of tikotingaita say, but deep down their hearts, they know for sure that this party is 100% divided. And when we look at people like Machacha, when you look at people like Chinamasa, these are the characters who are behind KUDA and probably the 2030 agenda. But when you look at the other characters, the Obet Mpofos and the other guys, these are people who do not believe that there is need for KUDA to take over, or there is need for Emmerson to continue up to 2030. So there is a strong opposition which has been sensed by Mnangagwa, and that is the reason why he had to warn a lot of people. He resorted to warnings and threats. So each and every Politburo, you have to expect threats to be thrown towards the people who are opposing him. So it's very, very interesting to see that this is what is happening. And I think tomorrow probably we will talk about the end goal and the end results of today's Politburo. So what is expected is that we are expecting to see full absorption of KUDA Kwashe and full adoption of KUDA Kwashe Tagwire into the Central Committee. That is what we are expecting to see. We do not know what the Elders Council and the other people are going to do to try and stop that. But at this point, at this juncture, it seems as if following these warnings and everything else, KUDA's path to the Central Committee is being cleared, and is very, very close to become a full member of the Central Committee. However, as I said earlier today, it's nothing without those who make decisions, critical decisions. It's nothing if they do not approve whatever happens politically, then it will be a waste of time. Remember, G40 had won in 2017. Politically, they won, but militarily, they lost the plot because the other people thought otherwise. And remember, we talked about a very interesting discovery. I was talking to some of the people who are privy of what is happening, and there was a revelation about the reasons why Comrade Geza had to come the way he came. So the mission was not for him to actually cause a regime change in Zimbabwe, but the mission was to cause a reset of certain things within the boardroom of the power makers, and it did happen. So pane kuitisana kuri kuitika at this point in time, at this juncture in this nation Zimbabwe, as I always say, we have various and different groups, and these groups, they have their own interests, they have their own beliefs, and they are in pursuit of whatever which they believe in. So we have three critical factions which are operating in Zimbabwe right now, and one of the factions is going to win. So the other two factions are within ZANU PF, another faction is without ZANU PF, and one of those factions must win. And at the end of the day, we always want to see ZANU PF gone and gone for good. Thank you very much, everyone. Let us meet in other episodes as well as other